We want to add and subtract rational expressions. And here we have a couple examples where we're going to add and subtract rational expressions with a common denominator. So when we do that, what we want to do is simply just do the math here. So with the numerator, we just say 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. And the denominator we're just leaving alone, so that gives us 12x. And then we want to simplify our fraction. So we have a 2 in the numerator, so we can divide the numerator by 2, and the denominator can also be divided by 2. And so we get 1 over 6x. Next we have the example of 2 divided by 3x squared plus 1 divided by 3x squared. And the same thing, the denominators are the same. So 3x squared. And in the numerator, we say 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. And they both have 3's. So we can divide the numerator by 3, and we can divide the denominator by 3 also. And we just end up with 1 over x squared. And we're looking at example C. We see that in the denominator, we have x minus 2, and that's going to stay the same. So we're going to end up with, in the denominator, x minus 2. And then in the numerator, we are just going to say 4x minus x. And if we have 4x minus 1x, that is going to give us 3x over x minus 2. And we don't have anything that we can cancel there. The next example we have is we have, in the denominator, we have x squared plus 1 and x squared plus 1. So we can just leave that as x squared plus 1. And in the numerator, we have 2x squared plus 2. But we notice that we have a 2 in each one of those terms, so we can factor 2 out. So then we get x squared plus 1 divided by x squared plus 1. And now we have a fraction joined by, or factors joined with only multiplication or division. And so we can cancel these factors out. So we have an x squared plus 1 in the denominator and in the numerator. And we end up with just the value of 2.